So today I'm going to share with you a list of 100 ways that you can save energy at home. So the first one is to check if you qualify for a warm home discount. I will drop the link for more information about that in the description below. Number 2 is to turn down your thermostat. Most households feel comfortable with the thermostat at around 18 to 21 degrees. But if you dropped it by 1 degree, you could save £80 per year. 3, you could turn off the lights when you leave a room. 4, you could install a smart meter. This helps you to understand what you're using and you'll be more conscious about your usage through the day. You could install double glazing. Number 6, you could use the eco setting on your dishwasher. 7, insulate your attic. Heat rises and a lot of energy is lost through your loft. Number 8, unplug your devices when they're finished charging and unplug the charger too. Number 9, you could seal the drafts in your house. Drafty windows, doors and letterboxes can mean that heat is escaping from your home. 10, take a shower instead of a bath. And as a bonus tip, try and save that water and use it to water your plants. 11, install cavity wall insulation. There may be some grants or schemes available for you to be able to install this insulation into your home. 12, you could try reducing your shower time. Even if you can reduce it by a couple of minutes, that would save you a lot of energy over the course of a year. 13, switch to energy saving light bulbs. According to the Energy Saving Trust, you could save between £2 to £3 per year per light bulb that you switch from a traditional style to a similarly bright LED equivalent. 14, use the eco setting on your washing machine and try and wash cold wherever you can. Think about using a shorter cycle too. 15, use a heated clothes rack. This could be cheaper than running your tumble dryer. 16, bleed your radiators. 17, lower the temperature on your boiler. If you have a combi boiler, you can cut your gas bill by up to 8% by reducing the flow temperature. Your house will be just as warm, but you'll use less gas. 18, wear layers to keep warm. It's what your nan always says, put a jumper on instead. 19, clean your appliances. Dirty appliances are not going to work as efficiently, so take the time to descale your kettle, your washing machine, and clear the fluff out of your tumble dryer. 20, get your boiler serviced annually. 21, one of my favorites, dry your clothes outside. It's free. 22, don't leave your appliances on standby. According to research by British Gas, households could save up to 23% on their energy bills by turning off what they call vampire appliances. These are those appliances that are using energy even when you are not using them. This could be things like your TV or a radio or even your computer. 23, put lids on saucepans. 24, only boil what you need. Don't overboil that kettle, and if you do, use a thermos flask to keep that water warm for your next cup of tea. 25, only use your washing machine for a full load. If it's not full, wait until it is. 26, why not fill the kettle at the start of the day, stick it in a flask, and then use that to make your hot drinks throughout the day. 27, turn off any devices when they're not in use. This could include things like your laptops and mobile phones. 28, line your curtains. Hang thick curtains to stop heat escaping through your windows. And if you're handed with a sewing machine, you could line those curtains too for extra insulation. 29, turn radiators off or at least down in infrequently used rooms. Number 30, check the seals on your fridge freezer. Faulty seals can mean that warm air is coming in and cold air is escaping. 31, install radiator reflectors. These are reflective sheets that go behind your radiator to reflect that heat into your room. 32, clean your refrigerator coils. It's not something you probably thought to do, but vacuuming off the coils at the back of your refrigerator can make them work more efficiently. 33, when buying new appliances, check the energy rating and try and go for the best energy ratings you can afford. 34, ensure your radiators aren't being blocked by furniture. If you have a large piece of furniture in front of your radiator, this can stop the heat from circulating properly. Try pulling that item away just by a small amount, and that will allow the flow of heat around your room. 35, you could try adding a clean dry towel to your tumble dryer to reduce the drying time. 36, try turning off your hob or oven just a little bit earlier. Normally there is lots of heat still there that your food will continue to cook, and you can benefit from not using that energy in those final few minutes. 37, seal the gaps in your flooring and skirting boards. 38, don't dry clothes on radiators. This stops the flow of heat from circulating around a room and is the least efficient way to dry clothes. It also causes condensation, which can lead to mold problems around your house. Instead, it's better to use a clothes horse placed near a radiator if this is how you want to dry your clothes. 39, why not keep a stack of throws and blankets in your living room for those snuggly moments on the sofa? 40, regularly defrost your freezer. Built up ice will reduce the effectiveness of your freezer. 41, switch your quilt with the seasons. Switch to a thicker one in the colder months, and that will keep you extra warm so you can turn your heating off sooner. 42, swap your shower head. Power showers are one of the most energy consuming appliances that we have in our homes. Try switching to an energy saving shower head, such as a non-aerating shower head, which keeps the pressure and reduces the energy consumption too. 43, cover hard floors with rugs. 44, insulate your pipes. 45, keep your hob clean. If the heat is trying to pass from your hob into your saucepans, then you want to make sure that it is able to do that as efficiently as possible. If they're dirty, give them a scrub down. 46, turn down the water heat on your boiler. 47, clean your radiators. We've got a bit of a theme here about keeping things clean for efficiency. You can get essentially a radiator cleaner that helps get the dust from the back. This will again allow the heat to circulate around your room more efficiently. 48, clean the lint from your tumble dryer. 49, insulate your hot water tank if you have one. 50, use your fridge properly. Defrost frozen food in the fridge to help keep the other food in your fridge cool, and make sure that cooked hot food is fully chilled before you place it in your fridge. 51, use a slow cooker. 52, check your tariff. You could be on economy 7 or economy 10, which means that there are cheaper times during the day for you to use your appliances. You can then alter your energy consumption to fit in with these cheaper times. 53, use a hot water bottle. 54, batch cook. Think if your oven is already on, what else can you cook? You can then store these in the freezer and then just do a quick reheat in the microwave. 55, wash at a lower temperature. This can be everything from your clothes, your dishwasher, to the items in your sink. 56, don't pre-wash your dishes. Dishwashers are perfectly capable of cleaning your dishes. Just make sure that you clean the filters regularly to avoid any blockages. 57, try opening your blinds and curtains in the morning rather than reaching for the lights. 58, stop wearing clothes just once. I like to have a special hanger in my wardrobe, and I will hang clothes that I've worn once on there so that I know that I can go back and reuse them. 59, try an electronics-free evening. Whip out the board games, read a book. 60, fill the sink. Rather than leaving the tap running whilst you're doing the washing or even shaving or something like that, fill the sink and use that to do the washing that you need to. 61, your fridge will work best if it is 3/4 full. 62, you could try a manual lawnmower for your garden. 63, think about your fridge position. Keep it away from radiators and out of direct sunlight. If it's in either of these positions, it will have to work harder to keep your food cool. 64, don't use the dishwasher's drying feature. Instead, open the door and let them dry naturally. 65, dust light bulbs. Dusty light bulbs can lose their efficiency by up to 50%. 66, close doors behind you to keep the heat in. 67, get outside. If you can, take your family outside, and that will mean that's one more day of not having to heat your home. 68, consider using a pressure cooker. 69, reduce the brightness on your TV and other devices. 70, turn down the thermostat when you go out. There's no point heating an empty house. 71, turn devices to energy saving mode if they have one. 72, use candles in the evenings. If you are nearby and you are present in a room, then try using a candle for some mood lighting and save those light bulbs instead. 73, don't turn on lights in the daytime. 74, turn off large appliances when you finish using them. Our tumble dryer will stay on and will keep turning the clothes over every few minutes. That's why I try and turn it off as soon as it is done. 75, turn off the extractor fan and open a window instead. 76, minimize TV time. Try reading a book and keep the TV switched off. 77, heat your food in the microwave instead of the oven. 78, keep your oven door clean and closed. If you can't see how your food's doing and you have to open the door every time, you will lose about 25 degrees of heat each time. Keeping the door clean will help you to see how your food is cooking whilst keeping that door shut. 79, don't store your toothbrushes in the charging dock. 80, use the hob ring that matches the size of the pan. And use the right size pan for the amount of food that you are cooking. 81, soak dirty clothes before washing. 82, check your clothes. Check your clothes for any balled up socks or wrinkled together bits that will take longer to dry in the tumble dryer. 83, run an extra spin on your washing machine to reduce the amount of drying time. 84, use a toaster rather than the grill. 85, clean your tumble dryer vent. No, not the lint filter, the bit underneath. Honestly, give it a clean. You will be shocked. 86, put external or security lights on a motion sensor. 87, if you have a chimney, use a chimney balloon. 88, only run your dishwasher when it is full. Then you'll get maximum use out of every cycle. 89, glass and ceramic pans retain heat better than metal ones. 90, run your dishwasher on the correct setting. If you're only washing lightly used plates and forks and things, then you don't need to run it on a long, intensive cycle. 91, don't charge your mobile overnight. 92, steam, don't boil. Steaming cooks vegetables more quickly than boiling. So grab yourself a steamer instead and use this for your veggies. 93, defrost food in your fridge overnight or on the worktop at room temperature during the day. This is cheaper than using your microwave. 94, try reducing your tumble dryer time. If you can, put them on a setting that allows them to get dry enough for you to hang in your wardrobe and let them dry naturally for the rest. 95, if your clothes aren't that dirty, try a quick wash cycle. 96, use saucepans with a flat bottom to help distribute the heat more efficiently. 97, hang your clothes while they're still slightly damp. This can avoid both tumble dryer time and ironing time too. 98, leave your oven door open for a little while after you finish cooking to help warm the room. But remember to only do this if it is safe to do so. Probably not with young kids around. 99, shorten your cooking times. Placing a skewer through things like potatoes will reduce the amount of time it takes them to cook. And finally, number 100 is to make sure you are submitting regular meter readings. This will ensure that your energy provider has the correct readings for you and therefore can bill you correctly. If you want a complete list of everything that I've said in this, it's available on my website. The link is in the description. If you have any top tips, then make sure you leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.